Happy Friday the 13th. That's kind of crazy. So I thought this was kind of cute. Friday the 13th is still better than Monday the whatever. But this Monday we don't have school, so that's always a fun Monday. Fun way to start the week. Good morning. Mrs. Thompson here. Nice to see you, and I'm glad you're here listening to this. Lots of information on here today. Let's start by looking at the pacing guide. So this week we have a little bit of a mistake. We left on that we have go formatives. We do not have formatives this coming up week for the week of January 16th through the 20th because we do not have any Class Connect sessions other than for FastBridge testing. So no ELA lessons at all this week. Please take this time to catch up on any lessons or work a little bit of ahead. You do have two math lessons, one science lesson, four social studies lessons, and one fitness and health lesson. Again, no school Monday. Whoop, whoop, sleep in. I'm excited. Speaking of FastBridge assessments, here we go. Okay, this is what your Class Connect session should look like for next week. No school again on Monday. Tuesday, we will have a homeroom. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we will have math FastBridge on Tuesday, reading FastBridge assessments on Wednesday, math on Tuesday, reading on Wednesday. If your last name begins with an A through a K, your FastBridge math and reading session time will be from 9 to 10:30. If your last name starts with an L through a Z, your FastBridge math and reading assessments will be from 10:30 to 12, Tuesday and Wednesday. That time, hour and a half, your student should not, hopefully be logged in that entire time. I believe testing takes roughly 45 minutes. We just give ourselves and your students a little extra time because if you remember, you do have to use a username and password to log in, which I'll get to that in just a second. So that just kind of gives us all a chance to get into our breakout rooms, sharing our screen, getting logged in. But once you're logged in and ready to go, that portion will take that 45 minutes ish, give or take. Okay, so there's that. We also will have a testing makeup session from 9 to 10:30 for whatever reason need be, computer glitches, doctor's appointments, all that fun stuff. So if you can't get it done on Tuesday or Wednesday, we will definitely have something on Thursday. We just highly recommend coming on Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, please, we would appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was the night before testing. Um, you know that your student can't really study for this test, but there are some things that will help them, um, I guess, set themselves up. Some things you can do to help set your student up to be successful during teaching. There it is. Took me a minute. Make sure your student gets a good night's rest. Have your student eat a healthy breakfast before testing. Make sure your student comes to the Class Connect session on time. Again, this is a big one because we will be bumping in and out of breakout rooms. And it's my class and then Mrs. Donham's class, so it's just me. So if your student is coming in, I'm not going to be able to get to them right away. So if they're here on time to have listen to the directions, that would be greatly appreciated. Have your student in a quiet place to test. If you don't have a quiet place, maybe some headphones would work. That would be best so then they can hear the questions and answers appropriately or accurately, I guess. Locate your student's username and password prior to testing time. I will get to that in just a minute. And then last, gently encourage your student to do their best. So passwords, we sent username and passwords at the beginning of the year. My new students, I will send them later today. Miss Donham students, you probably already have yours. You're looking for a sheet that looks similar to this. This is for Miss Donham's class. And then mine, this is what very similar, same thing, just a little bit different. So this is what Mrs. Donham's or Mrs. Thompson's is passwords look like. We encourage you to print them off at the beginning of the year, try to locate them. Again, that way you're setting up your student to be successful for this test taking. The last thing, I know Dr. T sent you an email, all Elsie's an email yesterday regarding Mind Play. Remember, our Mind Play goals are to work in Mind Play for at least 30 minutes, 4 days a week. And to access MindPlay, you're going to open up your OLS, open your MindPlay lesson. So MindPlay, it says MindPlay Reading 4. Yours will say MindPlay Reading 2, okay? It will have this purple bar on the left-hand side. And we do this to grow in our reading. Okay, some things, especially regarding this 30 minutes. We know that when you're working in MindPlay, oftentimes you will click this quit button. And when you click that quit button, it will say, are you sure you want to quit? You have X amount of minutes left. Well, that timer is actually not accurate. Do not, I repeat, do not use that timer as your gauge, okay? If you want to know how long your student has been on MindPlay for the day, go ahead and up in the upper right-hand corner, you're gonna click the student avatar. When you click that student avatar, you're going to get a page that looks similar to this. I just adjusted my screen. Sorry about that. And that you will get this orange button that says reports. Click on the reports, come down to usage. Then you'll get a screen that looks very similar to this. Click on Show Daily Usage Details. And then this is the view of your usage per day. It starts with the very first day you've done MindPlay, so you're going to have to scroll down to find this week to look like this. So this is this week's for a student. Here are the 5 days a week. Again, this is going to show 0 minutes for at least one day of the week because our goal is 4 days for 30 minutes. So one day out of the week will show 0 minutes, okay? Therefore, your fidelity is going to go down, but that's okay. I'm not looking at this right now. I am looking to make sure your student hit 30 minutes or more 4 days a week. So by looking at this student usage report, I can see this student met the goal. So she's going to get an email that says goal met. Yay! That's what we're looking for, okay? Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to your teacher. We are more than happy to help you with this. Again, I guess moving forward, Miss Donham's class, search for your username and password. Miss Thompson, search for your username and password. Please let us know if you can't find it. We will email it to you later today. That was a long video. Enjoy your weekend. See you soon.